All right, good morning, tribe, and welcome to the donut shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbruggen, coming to you live from my kitchen table because I didn't want to be outside getting all hot and sweaty before having to do a meet and greet at Total Nutrition today. So, yeah, kitchen time, kitchen time, kitchen time. Hey, Charles, good morning. Aaron, good morning. How are you two doing? Did you have a good weekend? Hopefully. I guess we just saw each other yesterday, but still it's always nice to check in on people. Hey, Sharon, good morning. Kimberly, hello. How's it going? You getting anything back from the whole COVID? Oof. Hey, Tammy, good morning. John, hello. Darlene, man, everyone's rushing in. Hey, Jonah, good to see ya. Yeah, so here we are. It's Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Actually, it might be fajitas tonight. We'll see. Now I want fajitas. Oh, for breakfast, I had a wonderful omelet with some of the chanterelles I picked yesterday. Oh, so good, so good. Hey, Cinnamon, how you doing? Chris, how's it going, man? How's the switch going? What else we got going on? Yeah, so today, like I said, I will be at the Total Nutrition store downtown in Houston in the Midtown location. So the one at Louisiana Street there. So, what we got here? Okay, Aaron. Oh, yesterday I totally slept in and missed the donut shop, but that's because the cold brew I made on Sunday was apparently coffee concentrate, and I drank a glass of it. I didn't fall asleep until after 3 a.m. yesterday morning. Oof, yeah, that'll do it. But I mean, that's how iced coffee. You got to make it concentrated, and then the ice melts and dilutes it to what you think it should be. Hey, Blessings G, or Blessings Daily G, I know you. How you doing? Whoa, Darlene, been up since 5, ready for whatever comes. And I actually checked the temperature just before firing up the live broadcast, and I saw it's 75 degrees outside, but it's 91% humidity. And so it was cool, but it was still wet. And like I said, I don't want to be all sweaty and nasty until I actually have to be. All right, Chris, that's good. So far, so good. Been praying for you, man. Making the change. Hey, Sean, how are you? How are things out in the government of DC? Dude, we got to skip Monday this week and go straight to Taco Tuesday. Win. You did. I did not. Spent the morning updating Medicine Man stuff. And then I did go out and, like I said, went out mushroom hunting, and man, thick with chanterelles. I thought it might be a little late in the season, but no, it was not. They were just everywhere. It was like fireworks. Yeah, DC is DC. We abide. That's often the best approach to most places. Hey, John Mark. Good morning. Oh man, Aaron. Okay, well, I totally forgot. Good thing I didn't take the Serenity pill. I felt like I had taken a Buterol. My heart was racing and I was jittery. Yeah, if you're not used to super concentrated coffee, you can run into problems. All right, Kimberly, update. COVID is so weird. One day I'll feel okay. Then I get worse throughout the day. I keep about a consistent temperature, 99.9. My normal is 97.7. My O2 stayed around 93. It is dropping into the mid 80s, but then I can do a breathing treatment and it will go back up. I can barely tell my O2 is getting low. I think that may be a normal COVID thing. Just really tired and my arms and legs are heavy. I'm sorry. You're in the prayers. Hey, Bonnie. Good morning, bunny lady. How are you? Hey, Wolf. Morning, tribe. Our high today is 78. Oh, that sounds nice. But then, your winters come and it's like, hell no. Hey, Kiri. Good morning. Kimberlyn. Hello. Chris, I got to focus because I need to remind myself that while being a good partner, a good father, and good employee, I've got to leave something on the bone to just be me. That is often the hardest lesson for someone who carries weight on their shoulders to learn. And it's like you said, as a partner and a father and an employee, yeah, you got to be good at all those things, because if you fail at one of those, the others come crashing down too. But damn, at the same time, I love that they say you got to leave some meat on the bone for you. Most definitely. And very hard to do. Because you seem like the type of guy that wants to take care of everyone, and it gets heavy, and then you get burned out, and then it's just, yeah. But keep the meat on the bone. Most definitely. All right, I have no idea what you're saying here, Kimberly. I'm Renee Foro. Is that a person? I don't know. Yes, horseman seeds are becoming available now, so be on the lookout for the next week or two if you're looking for them, y'all. Cool, cool, cool. Holy moly. Okay. Good morning, Dad and Mom. Good morning, Tribe. 101 yesterday. Dark and cloudy this morning. Maybe the end of our drought. Oh, man. Praying for rain there, too. Y'all need it. Eek. But, man, 101. Hope you guys are drinking lots of water and staying in the AC there. All right, BJ, how do I know when mullein seeds are ready to harvest and bring home and scatter on my property? Okay, so go up to the dried mullein stack, bend it over, and shake it some. And if you start seeing seeds collect in your hands, you're good to go. They are ready. They're dropping freely from the mullein stalk. So now you can either snip it off or just bend it over. Usually I'll just snip it off and put it in one of the big gallon size Ziploc bags, and just start shaking it, and then you get all sorts of the seeds that way. Kira, I never thought I would say this July. It's a bit cold for shorts. It was in the high 60s, and we got an inch of rain in the rain gauge. Yeah, it's not the usual summer temperatures. Thank you, Aaron. Kimberly, sending lots of healing prayers, but you being tired and heavy limb feeling is a sign your O2 is low. That's exactly what happens when my asthma starts flaring up. Yeek. Hey, Laura, good morning from the Great White North, eh? Hey, what's the temperature up there, eh? Fahrenheit, if possible. Hey, Charles, or good morning. Yep, makes sense. That's you're not getting the fuel, the oxygen that your muscles need to move, and so it's like slow. All right, BJ, Kimberlyn responding to BJ. I have been scattering the wild sunflower seeds. I had one grow in my yard. So excited. Cool. And where did I? Oh, they're way over in the. We could go walking through the house, but I don't feel like showing you my house because, like I say, it's the house of a mad scientist. There are projects everywhere, stuff going on. Yeah. Oh, speaking of projects, to plant the moon, still no sprouts. So I'm a little concerned because we've passed the halfway point of when things should be growing, but at this point, none of the wild onion seeds have sprouted. There are multiple possibilities, the soil conditions only being one of them. There might be a time thing or a temperature or whatever trigger they need to grow. They haven't grown. I'm feeling it's not necessarily a soil thing because the control soil that has no lunar or Mars soil in it, it's just the compost soil stuff that hasn't caused the onions to grow either. Like if the onions had been growing in the control soil and none of the space soils, then I'd blame the soil. But right now I'm blaming the seeds. Yes. Hey, Jonathan. Good morning. Okay, so it's only 80 here. Tomorrow we'll be in the low 60s. You're not getting the hot that Minnesota is. I guess you're far enough east. How far are you from the coast? Like the good old Atlantic Ocean. How far are you from that, Laura? Yep, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, Sharon. So that's what my house looks like it does. It's the scientist side of me. Glad to know I'm not alone. My wife is going to kill me, but I mean, yeah, I got projects all over the place. It's the curse of living with a curious person. Yeah, may you live in interesting times is a curse, and may you live with an interesting person. I think that might be a curse too. Yeah, Darlene, onions take a while to appear, I have found. I'm thinking of cheating and planting, well, not cheating, reassessing what seeds I'm using, because I did pick up some chive seeds, to store-bought stuff, and I may plant those and see what happens if those take off instead. Goats left black sunflower seeds all over my garden. They sprouted. It's a jungle in there. Eesh. Okay. Hello, my house is a big site all the time unless I have people coming over. My excuse is the dogs and volunteer projects. Oh, Aaron. Question came up from people over the days if Alpha Search and Recovery is going to be involved in the condo collapse in Florida. I assume, I haven't heard anything about y'all being called up, so I'm assuming not, but people were wondering. All right, Laura, brewing some sweet tea this morning. Can I sub in honey for sugar? Does that work in tea? Oh, it works excellent in tea. And if you pop over to the Uncommon Bees Facebook and Instagram page, I think it was yesterday, they posted the equivalents. If you need, this much sugar, use this much honey, through the, like from a teaspoon all the way up to a cup, because it's slightly different. The honey, being a liquid, is more dense. There's no empties. If you, science time with Meriwether, if you have a bunch of balls and pour them in a bowl, there will be space between the balls because they don't pack perfectly together. Same thing with sugar. Like when you have sugar, granulated sugar in a measuring cup, there's space between the individual grains of sugar, and so that makes the sugar take up more space. So when you have a fluid where there's no space, you need actually a little less honey to long story short, you need less honey to get the same sweetness that you would from sugar, because when you're measuring it out by volume, there's no air in it. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, you saw their conversion chart. I just wasn't sure if it worked for hot and liquid. Yep, most definitely. Whoa, exciting news. Bonnie has exciting news. Y'all know we started renting a 5-bedroom, 2-bath with about 1/8 acre for about 3 years ago. Yesterday, our landlord told my hubby we now have not only the use of the chicken coop, but we can put up T-posts from half of the chicken coop all the way to the back gate, and now have use of half his land, about an acre and an eighth. We can now work on getting sheep and lambs as well as chickens. We have T-posts and fenced it all. OH and the best. Okay, so cool. So your rental property, so you make the improvements and they're gonna let you keep the sheep and stuff on there? That is cool. Hey Kelly, good morning. Laura, I love science time with Meriwether. I like being sciencey. Hey Kathleen, how are you doing? How are things going? Still in my prayers until you say otherwise. Yep, Kimberlyn. Yes, they posted it yesterday, but I had a question about the granulated honey. Is it the same as liquid honey? In that case, the granulated honey, I would say, treat it more like regular sugar, because you are going to get the irregular packing, which leaves. I need more hands. Wait, I have fossils. So when you have this is like some sort of fossil sea shell and a fossil oyster shell. So when they're stacked, there's gaps, and so that gap takes up space that isn't sweet. Okay, anyway. All right. So yeah, with the granulated, I suspect it's more like regular sugar. Hey, Bernice. Good morning. Hey, Catherine. Hello, hello. Ah, yes, Bonnie. It opens up some personal foraging. Where is it again? I bet you would probably have chanterelles. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So, Aaron, in response to the question, is Alpha Search and Recovery heading to Florida? No, Alpha Search and Recover is considered a wilderness search and rescue team, even though most of our searches can be pretty urban. But in the official definition, it's a difference between wilderness or disaster search terms. Okay, that makes sense. Or basically one person versus many people missing. Plus, in order to help with down buildings like that, it takes special training that we don't do. That makes sense. Okay. Interesting. Thank you. I like this group. We keep learning cool stuff. Oop, oop, oop. All right, Kathleen. Still fighting health issues, many tests. Everything says normal, which is good, but it does not answer why the pain. Ugh. Yeah. Pain is not good. All right, so prayers continue. All right. Laura, you're about 500 miles from the ocean. I love ocean time. Must visit more ocean. We have ocean in Texas. It's not great ocean, but it's not bad. And if you go farther south down like Padre Island, Corpus Christi, then it turns into nice ocean. Okay, yeah, Boyd, Texas. Yeah, there's got to be chanterelles around there. Oh, they were so good in my a cheese and chanterelle omelet this morning. Ooh, good times, good times. Hey, Tina, good morning. Okay, how does one measure their O2 levels? There's different. I believe the Apple Watch even does that now. There's like the Apple Watch, if I remember correctly from vague reading of it. So the O2 levels are the color of your blood is somewhat dependent on O2 levels, and they can kind of calibrate it. Whoa, shaky. They can kind of calibrate it that way. I believe that's how the Apple Watch does it, but there are other devices that will do it. Yes, ma'am. Texas has all the good stuff, all the good food. The problem with all the Texas good stuff is it's so damn spread out. So where the really good food is, the mountains are not. Where the beach is, the mountains are not. Where fine shopping is, the mountains are not. You see a trend here? You gotta go way up far west. Okay, Catherine, with a pulse OX, so oxygen measurer thing. Oh, the galaxies also measure O2. Cool. All right. Aaron, the only teams that are in Florida currently are 5 FEMA USAR teams as of yesterday morning. Teams from New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Virginia, 2 from Virginia, and Indiana. There are 28 FEMA teams spread around the U.S. I also believe, weren't the Israelis there too? I thought the Israelis sent a team in because they have a lot of experience with searching collapsed buildings. Okay, the newer Samsung also measures O2. So cool, lots of things measure O2. I wonder if I have that feature on like an Apple 7. Don't know. Hey, Carol, good morning. How are you? Jonathan, I recently read a short story, a hoax of a story blamed on Mark Twain. But it was his friend that pieced together some of Twain's unfinished works after Twain's death, and he signed Twain's name to it. It's an 83-page story entitled The Mysterious Stranger. I remember, I want to say we read that one in English Lit. Is that like a stranger, a stranger comes to town with money and no. Yeah, because the name of the town was like Honest, or maybe I'm thinking of a different story. Like the name of the town was Honest, and a stranger shows up with a bunch of money and proves just how dishonest the town really is. And then they end up having to change the name, but you never learn the name of the new name of the town. But Yeah, it's interesting because it leads to the whole thing. What was it? The Chekhov or one of the famous Russian authors, the Dostoevsky, something like that, said there's only three stories. It's a stranger comes to town, a fish out of water, and Godzilla versus Mothra. So those encompass the different stories, the different plots, and from that is just the things distilled down to their essence. Hey Kelsey, good morning. How are you doing? All right, Kimberly and Chris, to measure O2, it's a little thing they put on your finger. They're pretty inexpensive. When baby was in the ICU, newborn ICU, it was a red light thing that they had taped to her foot. Cool. Hey Henry, how's it going? My scarred friend. Oh, the scars, the stories behind the scars. Okay, so Kelly, O2 oximeter, $18. Not bad. Elsdorf. When you said Elsdorf, I immediately jumped to Elsinore, which in the movie Strange Brew with Bob and Doug McKenzie, the Elsinore beer is the beer they drank. I have no idea what Elsdorf is. Okay, when you make jelly jam from elderberries, do the nutrients deplete? You will lose some of the vitamin C, but all the other compounds are very heat stable. In fact, most of them you have to heat up to above 400 degrees, 450 degrees to start breaking them down. I know in one of Meriwether's World, I talked about that and like the different temperatures at which things start breaking down. But yeah, in the case of elderberries, the only thing you're going to be losing is some of the vitamin C. Throw in a few squirts of lemon or lime juice after the thing begins to cool down under 184 degrees, and you're good to go. 184 degrees is the temperature when vitamin C starts breaking down. Okay, oh, in Mexico, yeah. There were people from Israel and Mexico, I think. That's just the info from the morning briefing from yesterday, and the only talk about U.S. assets. Anyone can sign up to get their daily brief. Oh, get their daily briefing in their inbox. Interesting. Depressing, but interesting. Yep. Yes, but Texas has everything. Beautiful trees to the east, desert to the west, snow to the mountains, beaches to the south, and Central Texas has a decent mix of all. True, true, true. And margaritas. Okay, yeah, John. Yes, Israel sent a team last weekend. Cool, cool. Let's see. Kimberly, my 9 plus did. My husband's 8 active does. Okay, so these are people who have the COVID in your household. My husband's 8 upgraded to 21 plus ultra, and it. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Okay. Your Apple 9 Plus did. I figured it out. Okay, so the 9 Plus phone did. The husband's 8 does. Upgraded to a 21 Plus Ultra, and it doesn't. Or at least I haven't figured out if it does. Okay, they also sell the oxygen sensors at Walmart, according to Tina. Chris, my baby has the owlet sock that reads all that, but I think my foot is a bit too big. Maybe you can put your thumb or 2 fingers or something in there. That'd be interesting test. Hey, Dina, good morning. I got the email. Was his name Mark too or whatever? Yeah, so I haven't responded because I was running around, but my plan is to respond to him tonight. So yeah, it looks cool, cool, cool. We'll add another project because it's a cool project. Asthma has made my O2 oximeter my best friend. I'm sorry. Anyone remember the short story by Bradbury? I think the title, The Fallen Angelina. Ray Bradbury is one of my favorite authors, and I have his complete works. But I'm off the top of my head, it's been decades since I've read it. I don't recall that one. Oh, cool, you found the red elderberry. Nice. Nice. Oh, wow. Chris, I saw an ad with the owlet. Those are awesome. And yeah, little. a little small. Rock on, BJ. Ooh, okay, the mysterious weed growing in my vegetable garden appears to be amaranth. That's a good thing. Amaranth is edible. The leaves treat like spinach. Yum, yum, yum. Is it the spiny amaranth or the unspiny amaranth? All right, I'm thinking my dried horseman is ready to be bagged. Should I keep the stems or are most of the good things in the leaves and flowers? Well, if you're using it for tea, go ahead and use the stems too, but most of it's going to be in the leaves and flowers. If you're going to use it as like a seasoning on some food, say a horseman pizza, then leave the stems out because the stems get hard. But if it's an infusion or a tincture, go ahead and leave the stems in. Laura, in the great hunt for coffee cream, I've discovered 8 empty bottles of pickles in the fridge. Apparently, this is a fried chicken hint. Oh my, Laura, does Texas have fried chicken? Because that could be a deal breaker if they have no fried chicken. Yes, we have fried chicken. We have amazing fried chicken. If there is meat that gets heat applied to it, yeah, we probably have it. We have fried chicken. I can make you some awesome fried chicken. I can make you, yeah. Okay. Well, yes, we have fried chicken. Okay. Curious if there's any medicinal properties to morning glory. None off the top of my head that I know of. The main thing is one particular type of morning glory. I don't remember the exact species. Has the precursor compound for LSD in it, and then you go from there. But yeah. Oh, okay. What should I do with rose mallow? So you can eat the flowers just as lettuce on a sandwich. Like a nice cheeseburger, rose mallow flower burger type thing is good, especially with a little avocado. The unopened flower buds, when they're still small before the flower has unfurled, but when they're young and the outer sepals, the protective shell around it is still nice and tender, you can treat those like okra. So you can eat them raw, you can deep fry them, you can pickle them. Then after the flower drops and it starts forming the seed pod, when that is still tender, treat that again like okra, because okra is a mallow. So these little, like the rose mallow, tender seed pods, before the seeds start to get hard and the skin gets hard and dry and so forth, treat that like a little okra. And then after the seed pod has matured and it splits open and is ready to dump the seeds, you can collect those seeds. Those seeds were roasted and made into a coffee substitute. No caffeine, just hot brown bitter fluid. Also, after roasting, they can be ground into a flour for a gluten-free flour. So yeah, and then of course the young leaves are a spinach substitute. So yeah, the mallows are a great source of food. Definitely also try and propagate it. The rose mallow it needs some help in the wild. I don't know if people are digging them up, if there's mallow rustlers out there, but I believe it's on the list of concerned plants, so it's not like endangered. But there's a few hints that suggest maybe we need to track this one better. So definitely propagate, get the seeds, let a number of the seeds go to maturity and plant those, and let's get more rose mallow. Okay, Chris, we have 2 cameras that can be accessed by smartphone, and if she's wearing the sock, that gives me her vitals. Oh, cool. So you can get her vitals via your phone? That's so amazing. Oh, wolf. No, when we're talking fried, okay, granted, Churches, Popeyes, KFC, those are good. Those are good fried chicken, but man, some of the restaurants and stuff, they're fried chicken. But you definitely want to, like the Cotton Patch, or down by me, the little diners, Nell's, very good. Oh, Mel's, not Neil's is good. Mel's over in Tomball is amazing. Okay, big plants that are uncomfortable to grab, so I'm thinking spiny. Yeah, okay, so you got the spiny amaranth. You can still use the young tender leaves and then the seeds as quinoa, whatever the little round edible seed things are. Quinoa, I don't know. You're welcome, Diana. Yep, do bears poop in the woods? Yes, we have fried. Yes, we have genres of fried chicken in Texas. And yeah, Jennifer, Texas is fried. Very true. Here we go. Yep, not only that, but chicken fried pork chops and, of course, chicken fried steak. Oh, man, I'm hungry again now. Yeah, ooh, fried pickles, fried okra, fried mushrooms. If it's edible, we'll probably fry it. We're like one big state fair when it comes to our food. All right, Laura, this giant mug of coffee is too black. Do I go for tea or straight to the monster? Yay, fried chicken. I definitely want to eat Meriwether's fried chicken. All right, I'll put you on the list. As far as the coffee, yeah, go to tea. Be healthy. Save the monster for times when you don't have Rockstar. I'm telling you, Rockstar's the one, not Monster. Yep, Henry, many choices. Ooh, I'm just thinking now I want fried chicken. Not tonight though. Maybe this weekend. I think this weekend I need to make fried chicken. What do I got going on this weekend? I don't know. What time is it? Oh, wow. Okay. All right, okay. Coffee creamer. 1 cup brown sugar, 1 cup heavy cream, 1/2 cup water, 1/3 cup milk. Ooh, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 1/3 teaspoon. Oops, stop. Sorry, 1/4 teaspoon sea salt. I like that you put sea salt in it. Boil the water, remove from heat, and stir in the rest of ingredients. Oh, that sounds good. Whoops. Cynthia, what does empty pickle jars have to do with fried chicken? I think when she was searching for ingredients, she discovered she had 5 jars of 5 empty pickle jars in, I guess, a refrigerator or something like that. So it sounds like a household with kids. Fried pickles and pork chops. Okay, I need to visit. Sorry, Canada, I may never return. Oh yeah, you don't have to return. We will accept you. Good, Bonnie. You like raw okra. I like raw okra too. A lot of people think it's like slimy and nasty and a little prickly, and it's like, no, it's good. Yes, another raw okra pickle. Another raw okra fan. I like pickling it. I like frying it. But if I don't want to do dishes, oh heck yeah, just raw. Usually when I'm out in the garden when I grow okra, I don't have any this year. Snacking on the raw ones. Yep. Aaron, Laura, you are welcome to visit anytime. All right. I had a tiny ground plant in my yard. I tried finding it on Foraging Texas and with the Nature ID app, but no yuck. Can I send you a pic later? Yeah, of course. Of course. Send me a pic. That's what I do. All right, Sharon, funny story. I had a friend from Poland that would almost gag when I ate chicken fried steak in front of her. She couldn't figure out what we did to chicken to make it taste like red meat. Once I explained it was beef, she didn't look so sick about it. That's funny. Chicken fried steak. I've had chicken fried steak recently at a couple of different cafes, and I'm worried. These small cafes aren't making chicken fried steak well. Maybe it was a bad day or something, but there is something about the flavor and the texture. It's like, what is this? This isn't homemade or made from scratch chicken fried steak. This what are you doing here? Because we need to talk. This is not chicken fried steak. So check the reviews, things like that. find someone who knows how to make chicken fried steak. Okay, Trav, I gotta get Sable home to bed. She has to work at 6 p.m. Ooh, 6 a.m. tonight. All right. Sleep well, Sable. Enjoy the cool temperatures. Okay, I'm still trying to figure out what pickles have to do with fried chicken. I love fried pickles, but what does that have to do with fried chicken? Well, if you're frying chicken, go fry some pickles up too. Appetizer. But also remember, you're at the donut shop. Conversations have a tendency to weave in and out amongst each other. All right. Texas sounds way more fun than Canada. Canada has its good points, but then there's also the Canadian government saying, you can't have any fun. So there's toss-ups there. Hey, Jonathan, kept all my fingers over the 4th. My wife shops fireworks by the packaging design. I shop by dividing the number of shots by the weight of the powder in the package. Excellent. The biggest one I bought was a kilo of powder divided up amongst 9 shots. It was sending deafening charges at 500 feet. Oh, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, so marshmallow originally from marshmallow found in a marsh. Yes. The roots of the marshmallow plant works a lot like egg white. The juice, the sap found in the roots of the marshmallow plant works like egg white. So they would take the marshmallow roots, shave it down, mix like 1 cup of marshmallow. I don't remember the exact ratios, but like 1 cup of marshmallow root, 2 cups of water, boil it for a while, stir it, boil it, strain out the wood, and then boil the remaining water down to about 1 cup, at which point you can then whip it up like a meringue, like like an egg white meringue. Mix some sugar in with it, dust it with some sugar, bake it by the fire, pull it out, and you get these cubes of like divinity, or these fluffy, the cookie candy divinity type stuff, where just you put it in your mouth and it disappears. But yeah, like that. And then they decided, we can do the same thing with carbon dioxide and corn syrup. So, oh yeah, yep. The thing to remember, Laura, about Texas, especially Houston, other places a little bitter, but humidity. You will discover you have gills. Ooh, yeah, okay, there we go. The Busy Bee in Pearland and Elvin for chicken fried steak. I gotta try those. I drove by the Busy Bee every day when I worked down in Pearland, and I always wanted to go, but for some reason no one else wanted to go, because they always wanted to go, the Killian's Steakhouse, or Killian's Barbecue, which was, so the Killian, it turned out he was like the personal chef for one of the Bushes, I guess. Yeah. Okay, quinoa. Bernie, people have tried for years to teach me how to say this properly, and it goes in, hangs out for a while, and then goes, ooh, something shiny, and leaps out of my head. So quinoa. Quinoa. Yeah, killing me with these fried ideas. Oh, man. Of course, on your trip from Ottawa down to Texas, you got to pass through Wisconsin. Get some fried cheese curds. Fried cheese curds. And then continue down into Texas. Oh. Wow, time's running. Okay. All right. Jump through here. I got the group take. All right. See, I got to get the bottles here. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. And in case you're wondering, this calendar, it starts in 1996 and goes down to 2025. And it's all the major life occurrences, like changing jobs, getting pets, adopting the girls, hurricanes, like big, massive events that have happened into the weather family. Okay. Oop, oop, oop. But yeah, Laura, you gotta bring the Boltine with us, and then we can introduce that to Texas. All right, it's time for the group take. Yay! Group take. Starting. Oop. Okay, I need to grab another immune pill, but the immune pill is empty. The brain pill. Boom, boom, boom. Big brain. Brains. Dump that out. What? I suspect the bigger your nose, the better these work. Now, you don't have to smell the brain pill to make it work. I just think it works better and it smells so good. All right, the liver pill. Gotta help that liver. Oop, there we go. Uric acid pill. Luckily, I don't need that. The blood pressure pill. I like this one. Like I said, I don't have high blood pressure, but there are other benefits to this that I do like. Oh, it tastes so good. So I take the blood pressure pill, reduced dose, to get some of those benefits. The serenity pill. Again, I like to weaponize my energy. The libido pill. Did I give you my theory of why I always start humming the Hawaii 5-0 theme whenever I hold up the liver pill? Well, the first time I kissed a girl was in Hawaii, but anyway. And then the Stonebreaker pill, which is empty but should be coming soon. All right. Hey, Catherine. No, I wash them down with coffee. The immune pill tastes okay. The brain pill tastes really good. The blood pressure pill tastes really good. The others taste more herbaceous. But when you see my mouth moving, it's like I'm moving them from my cheek pouches to the center of my mouth. So now when I take coffee. But I can swallow 5 of these capsules at once with a little bit of coffee. So you can see the size here. I mean, they're your normal capsule size. And then the dosage is designed for the average person of 165 pounds. Oh man, 8 a.m. already. Oh, okay, S. Kimlin, I had fried cheese curds when I was in Wisconsin. So good. I don't know why it hasn't been made down here. Same with poutine. Most definitely. Justin is singing insert theme music here again. Yeah, for those of you who don't remember, and it's already 8:01. But okay, Justin, this one is for you. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Insert theme music here. Insert theme music here. All right. Good evening, tribe, and welcome to Merriweather's World, which we're not actually in Merriweather's World. We are at the end of the donut shop, unfortunately. So I need to get going. A lot's going on. Like I said, today I will be at Total Nutrition over in the Midtown. So the Midtown Total Nutrition shop in Houston. It is on Louisiana Street. So if you Google Midtown Total Nutrition, you want to go to the one on Louisiana. I will be there from 11 a.m. until about 5 p.m. Just hanging out, talking to customers, educating people, just being me. So if you're around, stop on by. Like I said, it looks really good when a bunch of people come in to see me and then buy other stuff in the store. The Total Nutrition, it is mainly for workout foods and foods for athletes, or supplement, not just foods. They have like power bars and so forth, but it's mainly the different supplements that extreme athletes use. So if and not just extreme athletes, like hikers, backpackers, kayakers, search and rescue people who are out in the field all day and need those, the strength and endurance, check it out. Okay, everyone, I really, 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 really need to get going because I have to put on my medicine man garb. So, love you all. Mom, Dad, love you. Have a great day. Stay cool. Stay safe. Hopefully you get the rain there, Mom, Dad. The rest of the tribe, same to you. Love you. Rain if you need it. Not if you don't. You know what I mean. All right, everyone. Love you. End broadcast.